Hey guys, what's up? It's Homemadehaunt. I'm going to show you guys how to make a prop for your haunted house for about under $20. You can make about 10 of these. So first of all, you need some black foam you would get from Michaels, a silver Sharpie to write the outline of your shape, and a knife. I prefer a carpenter knife, and then chrome and blood color spray paint. I just use plain old red spray paint. And then if you want to, you can add some rust effect with some brown and then spray some water on it. But I think I tried it on this one. You can kind of see the rust, but it doesn't really add too much effect. It just darkens the red. And then yeah, you just need some creativity of how to make your type of weapon. So yeah, I used this Sharpie to trace out that. You can use a real knife to trace out your shape of your knife, or you can just use whatever you think a knife would be good looking, or I mean, whatever you think the knife would look like. So I'm just gonna cut this out, and I'll be right back when I do. So once you cut it out, I usually just cut a box around it. It makes it a lot easier. Then you can do some fine cutting around that. So I'm gonna do my fine cutting around the edges, and then you can either use sandpaper or what's it called, a grinder or a bench, yeah, bench grinder over there. If you don't have one, you can just use sandpaper. It'll just take a lot longer. But yeah, so I usually don't cut it all the way to the mark because I could mess up and then ruin the knife. So I'm just gonna grind it until it smooths down to the edges. So at the moment it's almost grinded all the way down. I'm just do some more touch-ups, and then I'm gonna sharpen the edges right here to make it look like a knife. But the handle right here doesn't really matter that much because it's going to be covered in gauze or whatever you want to put on there, like a nice wooden handle. But yeah, show you guys when it's all smoothed out. So you gotta smooth out the edges. You can smooth out the edges however you want. I think it's pretty smooth. Look at that. It's a little rigid on the edge right here. Yeah. I'll go for it. It's fine. So here is the finished product before it's all smoothed out right now. I'm just gonna use this chrome spray paint and then just do nice strokes of chrome. Don't try to water it up too much. But yeah, just do that, and then you wait about half an hour, flip it over, do the other side. Yeah, it looks decent. Do the edges right here. Make sure you get around the edges. Oop. Okay. Yep, there it is. You just chrome it up. And then you flip it over in about half an hour when it's all dry. And then you start adding the blood, which I'll show you. Okay, now so the knife is all dry and pretty shiny. It doesn't look too much like a real knife, but it'll do. I mean, it's not that bright in the haunt anyways. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my red spray paint, and then I usually start from. You can either start from like the blade, and then have it drip this way, or start from the top this way, drip down this way. Whatever you want to do. So I'm just gonna get that, and then add some water to it. Let that drip down. Just kind of like tap it. That looks nice and gory right there. And then the water kind of, I don't know, it gives sort of a dry blood. Yeah, let me focus into that. It gives a weird, it was just, when you splatter it, it gives like really nice blood look. So I'm just going to do it again. Like that. And put some water. And then have it just pull up like that. And then you just gently, like that. And then you can do the blade. do it on the blade and put water up and down. Yep, you do that on both sides, or I'm not putting the camera on the knife that much. Yeah, right there is, and then I usually just kind of put some blood mist for like there we go, and then leave some of it silver because you don't want. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave some of it silver because you want to keep that look, not just a complete. So I just go like that. Just keep adding, and then yeah. Not my best blood splatter, but it'll do. I mean, like it. So yeah, I'll start the video again when it's all bloodied up to my. I can't focus the camera on it because I'm looking at the knife. But yeah, I will show you guys this after I'm done. Here is the finished product. I'll show you the underside. I just let it. Yeah, you can't really see it. Here, I'll take it off. Yeah, looks really. Still has that shimmer effect. You can see the silver still in the background. And I made this. So you can look in the. It adds. Here, let me focus on it. If you get some water, and then you kind of blow it away, it adds that really nice, like gut-looking texture. The water just does some strange thing to the paint, and it kind of makes it. It clumps up, kind of clots up like blood. And I like that effect a lot. So yeah, I just got this piece of gauze. Let me put it back. I was gonna wrap this thing with gauze. I can't do it with just one hand. So now that the knife is done with wrapped in gauze, I might do a little bit more. But since you use this weapon, and I just since it's already bloodied up, the gauze is covering it. So I just kind of like mist it with the gauze. With just a little bit of blood right there. There we go. Put this back, and here's your finished product. The gauze is all bloody, and yeah, and this will probably dry in about an hour, and you'll be able to use it for your haunt. Just the problem is you have to tell your actors not to hit anything or bend it, like wobble it too much, because this is just foam and it will break or will bend. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this over here, make sure wait 1 second. Yeah, just make sure it doesn't touch anything so your design doesn't smudge. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that over for about an hour and then put that in my prop box. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and please rate, comment, subscribe.